Hello and welcome to the very first episode ever of the Music Majors Club podcast. My name is Jesse, and I am so excited to try this out. This podcast episode is going to be all about who is the Music Majors Club anyway, which you might recognize the lyric from. But we're going to talk about what the purpose of this channel is. Just a little intro to what to expect. I myself am a musician. I'm a pianist at heart, and I love music of all kinds. I'm very passionate about music. I've been posting all kinds of crazy stuff of piano covers and music, thoughts and comparisons and unpacks, I call them, on social media for quite some time now. And it's shocking to me that I have never crossed into the podcast space, even though podcasts have been around for so long. But I don't know. I'm excited to try this out. I realized that so many shows that I watch online that I just thought were like a visual experience are in fact actually podcasts. So naturally, in my like main character mind, where, you know, I think I'm the star of anything that I see, I thought I can do that. I can definitely do a podcast. So that's a little bit about me and where we're at to start. Again, like I said, I appreciate the podcast aspect of video and audio. So my goal is to do both. So if you're watching this online, that's pretty cool. If you're listening to this on like whatever podcast app you use, that's pretty cool too. My goal, like I said, is to do both. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see how far I can take it. But yeah, I personally just have always found myself coming back to music. There are always things that re-engage me with music interest, whether it be playing, like I said, piano, performing, whether it be like analyzing music. That's what I do a lot in my brain. When I'm listening to music, I'm always like analyzing what I hear. I think it's cool to like come together talking about something that we all find interesting, finding similarities in music, finding differences in music, and kind of like picking apart what we're hearing. So that's where all this stems from. And I think it's really interesting to like maybe somebody who's not as interested in music or analytical of music to hear, you know, like, oh, did you hear this or did you hear that? Like those are things that I've started this channel with, where I point things out. And things that I just find interesting, things that I share with my friends, things that I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to hear this. Oh my gosh, you know, did you hear this? Or what do you think of this? Or what do you think the artist meant by this? I don't know. That's like the analytical side, where I don't just listen to music. I mean, I can listen to music for fun or for leisure, I guess, but a lot of it comes down to me analyzing like the tempo, the melodic pattern, the key that it's in, the structure, the chords. Now I can't think of all the things that I am like, you know, actually listening to, but those are all things that I listen to and find interesting. So that's where all this stems from, and that's like that brand or that concept of Music Majors Club. Like that's whenever I do those types of comparisons or sayings or phrases, that's what I always joke when I'm saying them to my friends. I'll be like, oh yeah, music majors. Like, you know, when you hear it and you're like understanding it, it makes you a music major, because like anybody can know this. Anybody can learn this if you want. If you don't, that's okay too. But like, if you want to learn it and you want to be a part of it and you want to be involved, and you know, even if you don't know every single thing about music theory, because none of us do, or I mean, at least I don't, but I like to learn, and that can give you validation. That can give you the qualification in your mind that like, okay, yeah, cool. Like I know this and I understand this and I am in on it, you know, rather than the typical like internet or social media just saying like, oh, you didn't know that or you didn't get that. Like what, you know, it's like that exclusive mindset, the excluding of others that, you know, who wants that? So I don't know. I think the Music Majors Club, my goal would be like to bring people together to collaborate and communicate and discuss and talk about music and share cool things in music and what brings us together versus what pushes us apart, Not to get all deep, but so there's that. So I have some cool topics in mind. So make sure you're staying tuned. Make sure you're listening. Make sure you're whatever, X, Y, and Z. I plan on talking about like specific artists that I find interesting. I plan on listening to new artists that I have never heard of, or maybe I've heard of and I've never given the chance to listen to. So I'm excited to see where that kind of evolves into, like talking about artists, talking about new artists, experiencing new music, talking about what I hear in new music. And then probably, I don't know, different concepts. Like I have a really cool concept for the next show, like the actual first concept show. That's going to be cool. Like it's a topic, I'll give you a spoiler. It's a topic that we all experience when listening to music, and it'll be, I don't know, how can I say too much without giving it all away? A common music topic that we all experience and what it psychologically does to us without us being maybe aware of, and what we can do to control it. Whoa, that was deep. We'll see. We'll see what do you think that could be about? I don't know if podcast has comments. Like, is there a comment section here? I don't think so. I don't know. When I listen to podcasts in the car, I'm not like looking at my phone at the comments. But anyways, let us know what you think that could be about. So that'll be a cool topic. Maybe we'll have guests. Maybe we'll bring some other music fans on the show, or maybe non-music fans, and maybe we can teach them about an artist or a style of music or an album. Like when new music comes out, what are our thoughts on it? So that'll be kind of cool. I can kind of see that happening, like a little co-host moment. So if you made it this far, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, whatever you're on, online video or podcast or whatever. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Like I said before, make sure you're subscribed wherever and follow along to become a music major. Bye.